We all crave confidence, right? It's alluring, attractive. But the journey to get there, it's not always glamorous. We see confident people and think it's about how they look, dress, or act. But what's the real process like? For me, it's been a never-ending, uncomfortable, but ultimately rewarding journey. Like training a muscle, it can be painful, ugly, and hard. I used to be incredibly insecure, and while I'm still working on it, I've healed in so many ways. Things I used to hate about myself, I now love. I recently realized, oh, wow, I actually love myself. I love how I act, talk, and the person I've become. It doesn't mean I'm perfect, but it's a huge step. It's been a gradual shift, like watching my small dog grow into a big dog. I didn't notice the changes day to day, just the overall effect. It felt like a lot of uncomfortable affirmations and changes that didn't seem to be working at the time, but slowly I became a different person. So where do you start? I began by asking myself, what does my confident self look like? How does he act, think, and feel? I visualized him. Some people create alter egos like Kanye West. For me, it was about creating vision boards with outfits, hairstyles, and images that represented the energy I wanted to embody. It helped me define who this confident version of myself was. One thing I was insecure about was my posture. I always felt hunched over. My confident self, however, stood tall. So I focused on that. It was physically uncomfortable at first, rolling my shoulders back, stretching, but I kept at it. Eventually, it became natural. Body language is key, but it's more than just outward appearance. It's also about how you speak. I'm working on being a more powerful communicator. I used to dismiss myself and over-explain. Now I catch myself doing it and try to adjust. It's uncomfortable to change ingrained habits, but it's worth it. It's about small, consistent shifts. Don't try to change everything overnight. Just focus on small details. It might even make you more aware of your insecurities at first, so be patient with yourself. Another key is fake it till you make it. It's true, people react to how you present yourself. You don't have to feel amazing to start acting like it. It can feel awkward, like wearing ill-fitting shoes, but do it anyway. The more you force yourself, the more natural it becomes. Affirmations are part of this. Saying positive things to yourself even when you don't believe them can feel embarrassing at first. But if you constantly reinforce negative thoughts, that becomes your reality. Whatever you focus on grows. Don't get caught up in thinking you need external things like a designer cloth or new apartment to be confident. Generate the confidence first, and those things might follow. Building new habits like sticking to an exercise routine or drinking more water also builds self-trust. It's about making promises to yourself and keeping them. It's uncomfortable to start new habits, but think of that discomfort as fuel. Care more about the end result than how you feel in the moment. Interacting with people becomes less scary when you realize they're likely just as insecure as you are. They might project their insecurities onto you, but that's about them, not you. Confident people don't feel the need to put others down. If you're struggling with social anxiety, remember that you have something to offer. Be excited for people to experience you. You are worthy, interesting, and deserving of love and respect. You are your dream self. Finally, remember, there's no one else like you. You have unique strengths, talents, and a story to tell. There are people waiting to look up to you. You are an example for others. I used to be so insecure, constantly comparing myself to others, but I've come so far. And if I can do it, so can you. You are not alone. It's about consistently pushing through the discomfort and reinforcing new ways of thinking and seeing yourself. I'm proud of you. And if you've listened this far, thank you. I sometimes doubt that people care what I have to say, but I know that's not true. I care, and that's what matters.